Brookside, I'm Todd Kenrick. Brookside, I'm Todd Kenrick. Brookside, I'm Todd Kenrick.
Test, test, test. Test, test, test. Test, test, test.
Okay, there we go.
I'm just setting stuff up for right now.
So much to
I'm
do,
just-
so little time. Okay.
Hold on, buddy. Hello, can you hear me?
Anthony, you sound terrible.
Can you hear me?
Unfortunately.
Hey, I'm just setting stuff up for right now.
Oh, I was about to say, it's like, I'm just gonna play first. It's like, alright.
I'll be the barbarian today. You got that IP address?
Yeah, I messaged it to you.
Send it to her. I'm on her Discord on the computer.
Hold on, I have to find your name tag. I think it's under a bitch. Alright, it's there.
Oh wait, I think I got it here. Yeah, okay. Okay.
Nikki's, hold on a second.
I got the boy with me.
Nikki's library. They want to do a D&D thing as like fucking. They want to teach people how to do it, and she was like, "Can you teach people how to do it?" And I was like, "I mean, yeah, I guess." In my head, I'm like, "Hell yeah, I'm gonna corrupt so many people," but no. So I sent her a list of one shots. The library is gonna buy one or a couple for me. Which means I say that so I can give it to Bo, so Bo can run some pre-built one-shots.
I would love to chat, but I got the boy sitting on my lap in a towel, and he just peed on me, so I gotta bounce.
Well, it's good to talk to you.
Right.
Later. Oh, by the 9. All right, let's see. Two dudes 5 feet apart because they're not gay.
Hi.
It's just me.
Oh. Then bye.
Wow, don't sound so disappointed. Wow, okay, go fuck myself.
Listen, we just got here. Don't start off in a bad foot now.
Unbelievable.
Here I was, rushing around to make a cocktail and help out him with the baby. And everyone else is freaking late.
Here I am, trying to drink on a Wednesday night, and everybody else has got it wrong. Not me, though.
Yeah, I stand by that. Very much so.
No, you're fine. Oh, yeah, I don't know what... We are playing, so I'm not worried about that. But, I was telling Adam that they want to, that the library wants me to do, like, a D&D, some, like, one-shot thing to teach people how to play as, like, an outreach program. And I said I'd do it only if they bought me the D&D costume. That one I sent you in the chat.
You sent me in the chat?
Look in our private chat or whatever, and then look at that costume of the D&D Dungeon Master.
Oh, I don't have anything.
Okay, hold on here.
In our Discord chat?
Yeah, in our Discord chat.
Just me and
Just
you?
correct.
Oh no, I don't have anything from you. Last I have is the link for today.
Okay, hold on.
Oh yeah, that just popped up. Oh hell yeah.
I told Nikki that they have to buy this for me if I'm gonna do it. So I'm hoping I get it.
Oh my god, and if you don't wear the bald cap and the $4...
Yeah, well, they were talking about, oh, what about if we got a wizard hat to go with it? I was like, well, that gets rid of the point of the bald cap.
Right. Yeah.
You know?
No, knowing that you're bald is actually crucial to the character.
It is absolutely, well, what I'm hoping for is that basically Nikki's absolutely most insane patrons, like the ones that believe in genuine conspiracy theories, I want them to play. That shit would be so funny. I want it so bad.
That will never happen in a million years.
I want it so bad.
D&D is too much like of the devil. You know what I mean?
Oh no. Well, the dude didn't believe that the moon is real. All right, if I can be like, yeah, the moon isn't real in this realm, and he'd be like, hell yeah.
Mooney?
The Earth is flat. The moon isn't real. He's all in one. You know, he's a premium package of crazy.
COVID isn't real. Vaccines aren't real.
No.
Science isn't real.
Hi, baby. You want?
He's a man of the cloth.
You want to talk to Aunt Nikki and Uncle Eric? You say hi.
Damn, bro.
Hi.
Turn down the audio. Brother, output capture the bottom bar.
This.
Yeah, just turn it down to like. Yeah, that should.
Is he trying to silence me?
Keep it on that
Don't
bar.
listen to him.
It's too loud or not. That's what I want you to change.
Okay.
Love you.
Love you. No, he's not trying to silence you. I think.
It sounded like it.
No, I think he's just messing with the mix.
Was he a DJ now?
I mean, might as well be. Are y'all doing any kind of after your wedding on Sunday? Are y'all doing any kind of like beach party or like after wedding brunch or anything?
Yes, that's kind of the plan. Is that we'd have a big brunch together that Sunday.
Cool. I think I've convinced Adam to fly out on Monday instead of Sunday because I was like, I'll be working all day. He'll be busy all day. I will probably end the night intoxicated. I don't really want to fly out on Sunday. You know what I mean?
That's totally fair.
So I was like, that would not be something y'all would pay for, obviously. We're going to itemize each night and figure it out that way. But I was like just trying to convince Adam because I think he was ready to get home to the baby. And I was like, I'm going to need that day to recover. And like, honestly, post-wedding days, usually if there's like a party, are so much fun. Because there's just no pressure. Vibes.
Yeah, we finalize the annulment. It'll be a good time, yeah.
Eric, that's not funny.
I didn't know what that was until Nikki literally told me the other day, and I was like, "What the hell is that?"
You didn't know what an annulment was?
No, he had no idea.
I've never been married before. What do you want
Okay,
from me?
even if you have never been married, you should know what an annulment is.
But
Why should I know? It doesn't come up in my everyday.
Well, and isn't an annulment also a fairly like Catholic thing? And more like a religious way to get divorced without being divorced. Like, it's like you almost get like a pass.
I thought it was more of a government thing than a religious thing.
I think Henry VIII wanted a bunch of annulments, and that's why he became a Protestant.
Oh, yeah, he made his own religion. That's probably right.
Yeah, that checks out.
He made his own just because the Pope was like, I've annulled you 5 times. You can't be
think,
annulled
like,
again.
I think it depends on the state too. I think the rules for annulment are different.
In North
depending on the
Carolina,
state.
a marriage has to be void to get an annulment, and the marriage can be considered void only if one spouse was already married to someone else.
Hell yeah.
This is because polygamy is illegal in North Carolina.
That's cool.
Well,
I guess it's the
never
same
mind,
in
man.
Pennsylvania. Because that's what happened to my father.
your dad's wife was married to someone else.
Well, he was married to my mother. He decided he wanted to leave us, and then he went away and decided to get married again while he was still married to my mother. And they were married for 20 plus years before the courts found out and annulled, quote unquote, annulled the marriage.
Oh, no,
Wow.
the first one or the
Wild,
second
Andrew.
one?
So
Wild.
yeah, that's a thing.
By the way, you have an Australian accent now, so go ahead and just keep doing that for the rest of the entire time we play.
That's
I'll
how
do
you
my best.
sounded
Bring
the
it on you like that.
entire last week.
Me, Australia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, I forgot how he spoke, so this is how he's going to speak for the campaign.
Yes. Well, I thought it was quite formal. You know, I've seen that that Australia movie a couple times with Gene Hackman. No, not Gene Hackman. Hugh Jackman. I thought it was quite dashing. So I thought an Australian accent would do well for a tiefling wizard. But anyway,
Good to know. Good to know.
we're here. You leveled up. Congratulations on your hard work.
Thank you kindly.
So, what everyone needs to do, if they haven't already, let's see, who has Bethany? No. Okay. Did everyone go to their D&D Beyond thingamajigs and level up?
I did it on the app for both Janny and I.
Okay.
Eric, unless Adam did it for me, then definitely not.
Okie dokie. That's fine. It's pretty easy, thankfully.
Do you want to walk me through it?
Yes, so go to your D&D Beyond page that you should have for your character.
It says level 2.
Wait, I
Okay,
didn't
cool.
level up. What the hell, Eric?
Fantastic. So like I said, this is what the first 30 minutes are. We're gonna go ahead and do this. So go to your D&D Beyond page, and if it says level 2, I know you knocked it out, Christian, for you, and Bethany, you're saying yours says level 2 right now?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me try updating it here.
I don't remember how to sign into my. Wait, hold on. Yeah, I do.
Okay, Bethany leveled up, no problem. So that one's done. All right, I'm gonna get Callius. Let's see here. And you said you still couldn't find silvery barbs?
No, I have to buy another source book, and I've already bought one per character.
Oh, that's
I
why.
wanna buy
Don't worry.
third.
Yeah, don't worry about that. I'll just make one for you. Because in another campaign, it is there, and as I was like, this spell does exist. I'm not crazy. It's like, I don't know what. I didn't realize that they had probably bought that updated thing.
Yeah, so basically you have to like either have Magic the Gathering cards that you link with your account that has silvery barbs, or a specific spell book. Not spell book, but D&D source book.
Yeah, a bunch of nerd stuff. That's what it is.
Mhm.
Is your name is Andrew, right? Or am I terrible with names?
No, you're correct.
Fantastic. Okay, Andrew, do you need any help leveling up as a wizard, or you kind of know what you're doing?
No, Chris talked me through it. The only thing was just like with him, it didn't give me many options without buying stuff, so I just picked what it was. Moved
Yeah,
in there.
totally fine. So yeah, just let me know when your D&D Beyond says level 2 and you're all good to go.
It's there.
and I'll Okay.
It's there already. Yep.
Fucking man's got me by the balls here, all ready to go. All right, so let's get it.
Yeah, and Janny's for
Done.
druids didn't even have Circle of the Moon, which I find silly, since that's like the most popular druid class.
That is so. I see the circle of stars is on here.
Yeah,
That
'cause
is
I
in
bought
here.
so I
That's
bought
right.
Hey,
Yes.
let's all calm down. Stop it. There, Teddy, stop.
Oh, they're talking to. I was about to say, I was like, you talking to us? Everyone's calm.
No, the animals are fighting.
I'm only a half animal beast fan. Thank you very much.
Eric, I think I did it correctly, but I'm not sure.
Okay, let me try it. You
The only
did it right.
thing,
Yep.
okay, the only thing it had me change was I could pick a style of fighting to be
What style
better
did you
at.
pick?
Archery.
Good choice for someone who uses only a bow and arrow. I would say very, very strong choice.
Do I get anything else? Can I do a spell now?
No.
What do you mean no?
Not at. Well, it says you have the first, second level things. Let me just check. Ranger level 2. All right, level 2. You do get spell casting, so you should. So fighting style, archery, yep, spell casting. See the spells rules and the spells listing for. Okay. So it's based on wisdom, class ranger. Okay, you get. How many fucking spells do you get? This is so embarrassing.
I mean, it's not necessary right now. I don't have to do this right now.
Let's see. Your ranger table shows how many spell slots. Okay, there it is. Alright, so you know 2.
Oh wait, it says right here now.
Yeah, you should have 2 first level spells.
Is there a spell list I'm supposed to choose from?
Yes. Look up ranger spell list.
Am I supposed to be going through any of this stuff too?
You are a barbarian, so you just know how to punch people harder.
Well,
That's
obviously, but I mean, like, if I were to be able to level something up, it looks like reckless attack and wait. Can I say out loud what they are?
Yeah, that's yeah. No,
Reckless
it's
attack
fine.
and danger sense have been moved to 2nd level.
So that should be under your features. Yes, those things
Yeah.
are already built in there, so that's good to go. You just
I just don't want to miss out on something I can upgrade if I haven't yet.
no. Really, all the upgrade stuff has to do with spells and stuff like that, which you don't really have to upgrade for
Okay.
you, thankfully. But reckless attack is important to remember because you could say it's during combat. You're like, I'm gonna attack recklessly, and I'm like, okay, and that means you attack at advantage.
Okay.
The caveat is you anyone who attacks you has advantage against you after that.
After my reckless.
So you attack with advantage,
Yeah.
and then so think of it like this way: you wildly swing your axe and you hit something, but then your axe gets stuck in the ground, and so anyone who attacks you has a better chance to hit you.
Gotcha. Okay.
That's the easiest way to think about it.
Okay.
It comes in hella handy though, all the time. Okay, especially if your AC is already high. Nikki, did you get your 2 spells needed?
No, I'm confused.
Fantastic. All right.
I'm sorry.
This is what this time is for.
Okay, so I can add spells.
You can
I
add
see.
2 first-level spells.
But this says I could have had 1,000,000 spells already.
It's lying to you.
Okay. Cure wounds. Is that a good one?
Yes. Callius, you have healing stuff, right?
I have a healing word.
Okay.
If you want, you could pick it up just like as a, crack open in case of emergency. But for the most part, I'm kind of trying to let myself be de facto utility, support, healing, etc.
I can do Beast Bond, Detect Magic, Detect Poison.
I would do
Fog Cloud.
Zephyr Strike is one I would suggest.
That one's not on this list.
It's on the list I'm looking at, which I'll do that one. So let me see.
I'm on D&D Beyond, and it's gave me first level spells.
Nikki, yours is probably locked behind a source book as well.
Gotcha.
So I can just.
Yeah, sorry that's a hassle. Like between my
No,
and
it's not.
yours.
It's not a big deal. Okay, Nikki. So what did you say? Which your options were?
Absorb Elements, Alarm, Animal Friendship, Beast Bond, Detect Magic, Fog Cloud, Hunter's Mark.
Hunter's Mark. That one. Do that one for sure.
And I get another one?
Yeah, you get one more.
I'm gonna do... Speak with Animals.
An excellent choice, even though one of your party members has a literal ring that does that.
Okay, never mind. I'll do...
I mean, if you want to do that Zephyr one, Eric just has to add it.
It's not a big deal for me to add it.
I don't know what it is. What is it?
You don't provoke opportunity attacks, and you can give yourself advantage on one weapon attack roll on your turn.
Okay.
So, it's pretty good.
Okay.
Pretty good. So I will add that to your character sheet.
Okay.
All right, so that's that. So did you update it on D&D Beyond for what you got?
I did Hunter's Mark on D&D Beyond.
Yep, that's all I needed to know. All right, I'm updating it now. Yep, there it is, and I'll add one more. All right. So while I'm typing this all in, everyone roll a 1d20, except for Bar, because you won't remember what happened because you were only here in spirit. So you get to
That's
miss
fair.
out on this one.
That's fair. Who picked my spells last week?
Me, because I knew what you were going to be going into. So
Okay.
that's kind of where that's at.
What am I rolling? Sorry, I was not paying attention.
That's fair. A D20 to see who's going to tell the who gonna recall what happened last time. So just roll a D20. Some real strong rolls so far here, folks.
Not mine.
Where is that, Eric?
Did you make the thing at the bottom left of the screen where it has the different kind of dice?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so type in the bottom right where you see the chat,
Mhm.
/R space 1D20, and then hit enter. There we go. So, wow, still one better than Christian somehow. And so, Bethany, for future reference, at that bottom left, if you click one of those little boxes and click Make New Macro, make the title whatever the dice is, and in the command in that box, type in that same formula of /R space 1D, and then, like, I have one for 1d4, 1d6, 1d8, 10, 12, 20, so on and so forth.
What's the most, like, I can do this later, obviously, but the most, like,
20.
commonly used is 20? Okay.
20.
I'll go ahead and set that up then.
All right. That sounded like a baby just fought someone. All right, Cal, you've lost twice now, so I'm going to go ahead and throw it to you to remember what happened here.
Hold on. Oh, okay, I'm not muted.
Give me a tale.
So, last week, Bar was definitely here. We found our friend Babs the Barbarian. She was drunkenly passed out on the side of the road. She was helping the quarry that we were looking for, that guy with the shipment that went missing. So we went into a cave, fought some goblins right before. Celine tried to befriend some wolves, but they didn't want to be her friend, so they gave us some good information. We found some more goblins, tried to make a deal with them that didn't turn out so hot. Bar did a really cool thing where he shot a fireball into a campfire and took out 3 goblins all in one. Keep that in the back burner.
He used grease, is what he did.
Used grease. That's right. He threw grease on the fire pit.
Yeah.
And that took out 3 goblins. We beheaded a bunch of goblins. Celine pushed a goblin off of a bridge. While we snuck around, I was walking around like a blind person, quite literally, because I couldn't see anything in the dark. We found the big boss. His name was Clark or something. And there were 3 goblins hiding in the cave with him. Celine almost died, but we saved her. We killed the bad guy, took some gold, and then we had a conversation with the man who we saved earlier, the hostage. And he invited us. His name was also BS. I have it written down somewhere. But he did point us in the direction of what the overall bad guy is going to be named, which is the Black Spider, and his name was Bobart.
Bill Bart?
Yes, Bobart.
Bobart Security. I remember Bobart Security.
Yeah, Bobart was he's the hostage that we found, and he has a bar in town that he invited us to, an inn. So that's where we're going to rest, and that's where we're going to do some recon today to try to figure out where to go forward from here.
Bobart Stormhall is that individual.
Bobart Storm.
That's who we picked up there. That was part of the deal. It was to get him. He was the VIP as part of the shipment there.
Oh, and the Black Spider is the leader of the Red Brands, which is a corrupt group of soldiers. They're the same people we fought in our first adventure together in the bar. And he teamed up with the goblins basically to stop anybody from traveling on the road, and like steal from them and stuff. So he has a wide reach. And it seems to be that the mines that we're trying to get to also have something to do with him, like he might be investigating something at the end of the mine.
Okay.
And I think that's all we got.
So, you're all meeting on the head of the trail there, and Bobart has lastly invited you to join him in town. So it's about another half day's walk to get to the inn from there. So it's up to you. You can skip to the town, or you can ask some questions along the walk, talk amongst yourselves. You just let me know kind of what you'd like to do.
I'm okay having like a couple minutes of friendly chatter just to further get to know one another. We've only known each other a day, so.
That's very fair.
I guess we can get to know the newest member of the team, get the backstory and all that good stuff.
Oh, that's right. I introduced the wizard as a child murderer, so you're good there. You're good to go.
Fantastic.
He's caught up to speed.
Yeah. Okay. All good.
All right, so you're walking down the forest there. It's quiet. You're feeling pretty full about yourselves because you leveled up. You're feeling pretty good. And Bobart asks you, it's like he'll kind of speak up to the group. It's like, have any of you heard of the mine of Phandelver trademark?
Well,
You have to say that every time now going forward.
Mm-hmm.
You have to say trademark.
We've heard of them, but other than there being something amiss towards the bottom of the mine, don't know much more about it.
Yeah, I've been past those mines, but I haven't been to those mines,
Oh wow, yeah, no, I feel you. I've been through that town, not to that town. Well,
I've heard
you.
about that mine. What have you heard about that mine? You tell me
Go
what
ahead.
you heard about that mine.
How
first.
about everyone
I'll
roll
tell you
me
what I
everyone roll me a history check, and that way we'll all know of what you actually know about that mine.
Good idea. Ooh, I don't think I know much.
I truly know nothing.
How do I do the history check roll again? I'm sorry.
So at the top left, you're gonna have your character selected, and you're going to go to attributes and then history.
Attributes. There you go. Yep.
Does no one know about this? There we go. Thank God. All right. With a 20, even a 15, Janny and Andrew here. So, okay. 1523, you know that the mines were a very lucrative operation for the city of Philandon.
Trademark.
And a trademark, and that only the mines of Phandelver trademark is there. But
Okay.
for Philandon, that's the mining town, and they made a lot of money off of precious gems and jewels and mining out different irons for there. And then one day they discovered a relic there, and it seems like the mine was abandoned after that. So that has been long since lost. And that's basically what you know. You understand it's a special cave where that relic was found, called Wave Echo Cave.
Fascinating.
So, okay, so he'll respond, Bobart will respond. See, I was meeting with my contact down there, one of the Rockseeker brothers, of course. He says he's found the entrance to Wave Echo Cave.
Rock Seeker?
Indeed. The Seeker of Rocks.
And they're miners. How quaint.
Well, they're old enough.
Touche. Are you sure you're not a bard?
That's not important. All that's important is they found the cave, and that's when all the trouble started happening with the blacks.
One more time. What's the name of the cave?
Wave
water
Echo
something.
Cave.
Wave Echo.
He kind of looks at you like a furrowed brow. Is like water or something?
Wave Echo.
Yeah, I wrote it in the journal.
I'm writing it on my iPad just to have a second.
Oh, that's always a good look. A fantasy fucking imp walking around with an iPad, just typing.
It's a slab. A magical slab.
Okay, an eye slab. Gotcha.
An eye slab.
Eye slab.
Yeah,
Trademarks.
the latest in Arcana.
It's like, huh. But yes. The Rockseeker brothers, the Gundren, located it. Well, they located it together. But he was on contact to try and find Gundren. Now,
Gundren?
Yep, Gundren.
Gotcha.
Now,
Gundren
Clark.
Gundren is someone he was trying to find.
Well, see, Clark, that bugbear, that big monster guys you took care of, well, she took care of, and points to Babs.
Fair enough.
Apparently, his orders were to stop Gundren, to grab him. Apparently, the goblins were talking about that the Black Spider sent word that the dwarf was to be brought to him. I don't know who or what the Black Spider is, though.
So we killed the person that we were supposed to bring to them?
No.
You
I'm
killed
confused
the
by who
person.
all these people are.
So we were tasked to find Bobart over here, and
Gotcha.
Clark was given a different mission. Him and his goblins were guarding this road to find Gundren, the Rockseeker brother, because he had important information. So taking Clark out of the picture hinders the Black Spider's plans a little bit.
Yes. Okay. Thank you for explaining that in a way that I understand.
You are most welcome.
Gundren had a map showing the secret location of Wave Echo. The goblins took it when they captured him, though. I'm pretty sure Clark sent that map and Gundren to the chief of the Cragmaws over at a place called Cragmaw Castle. I have no fucking clue where that is, though. Someone in town may know, but I'm not entirely sure.
Sounds like we'll have to ask around.
That was a sound. So, my... Oh, wow, okay. Well, there's a lot going on in here. My contact in town, Iarno Albrecht. He's a powerful wizard that should help us. But he moved down here 2 months ago, but I haven't received word from him, so that was why I was heading down here in the first place.
Powerful wizard, huh? Bar, maybe you could find some cool spell books or something there.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Huh.
What's his name again?
Iarno. Iarno. I-A-R-N-O. Buongiorno. That's what I feel like right now. But, no.
Please.
Margarete. So, you get all the information. Do you ask him anything else as you kind of continue on your path?
Is Bobert a family name?
Yes, it's the Boberts are a powerful family.
Fascinating.
It's true.
Do they own
Interesting.
things? Why are they powerful?
We own the largest chain of fast food restaurants
Hell
in the
yeah.
realm.
Okay, there it is.
What do you mean by fast food?
Paunch
It
burger.
means food that is prepared quickly, my young friend.
Ooh. Do you have some? Do you have one of those establishments over at the town?
I do not, I'm afraid. We call them checkers, so we're still working to expand.
You mean
That
rallies,
sounds good.
right?
That sounds good.
No, that's northern garbage. No one calls them rallies.
Oh, okay, sorry. That's just what we call them where I'm from.
I didn't realize you were from Loserville, but anyway, not important.
Okay.
We'll make our way down to the
All right, Bobbert.
So, we'll make our way, and as you go about your way, let me pull up a map of the town for you fine folks. Oh, let's see. Where the hell is it? Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. No, no. Okay. Here we go. So as you get to town, you see this. There we go. So this is kind of a map of the town, and you see there's that main town square you kind of roll up into, and you're surrounded by a couple different. You got an inn, you got a tavern, the Stonehill Inn, the Lion Shield Coaster, Barthen's Provisions. There's a couple different options for you here. It's a pretty big town, so again, it's like you just have to tell me what's the party looking to do. You also have all the goods recovered from that cave.
So we could purchase things. And it seems like I'm at okay hit points. Is everybody feeling good after that fight?
You all leveled up, so all your health
Yeah.
will boost.
Cool,
So
cool.
you should all be okay.
Awesome. How do I pull up that map again?
I just gotta do here. I can do that too.
Boom.
And you can just double click it.
So
What was that castle called?
Cragmaw Castle.
Cragmaw Castle. I think we should ask around.
Agreed. I think we should go into the tavern first, obviously.
Yes.
I feel I could hear you flicking your hair back with one hand. Obviously, we should head to the tavern.
Don't
I
you
guess this is
fucking forget it.
Not even up for debate. I mean, absolutely.
Right.
So,
Anyways,
okay.
I think we deserve a drink too after that big fight, you know.
Yeah, we've been through a lot.
yeah. Well, let's go have a drink and see if we can get some more information from the tavern keep.
So as you start making your way to the tavern, Bobart kind of stops you. He's like, "Oh, why don't we stop into the inn first and drop off some of those supplies that we're all dragging behind you? Those belong to, and you got to get paid for your initial reason for coming down here, to Boblin the Goblin."
I apologize. I thought they were in the same area. Thought it was in
Oh,
the
no.
same place. Okay, let's
No.
go stop.
So
Yeah.
if you look at that map, the bar is kind of more to the central town. You've got
I use my goat legs to jump high, grab it, and hand it to him.
You're gonna give me an athletics check.
Just hoping. A whole lot of nothing.
All right. So all right. You're gonna jump up. You're going with a 3. You jump up, and you don't even get anywhere near close, and you kind of push him almost off his little step stool as you fall back onto the ground on your ass, taking no damage, but very much embarrassing yourself.
Do a pride roll. Do a pride roll.
Didn't even ask if he needed it. Just fucking jumped for it immediately. And he's like, "What? What do you want? What is this?"
Sorry. Boblin, I presume.
Yeah, you presume correct. Who are you, rude man? Goat
So,
thing?
satyr is the polite term. Sorry, got the wind knocked out of me. No, I was trying to help you grab that thing. But I digress. We actually have the shipment that you were looking for that got lost.
You see his face change instantly from one of a furrowed, angry face to one of excitement. Oh, you got that shipment for me. Okay, that's good. How much were you able to recover? I didn't think I'd ever see it. I ordered quite a good bit from Neverwinter.
Well,
Most of it. Hey, Bear, don't growl at me. Sorry, that's the dog.
Does your friend always talk to herself?
Yeah, sometimes. But yeah, like you said, most of it.
You are able to present that you have about 90% of the load. It's like, okay, all right, this is a deal right here. All right, how much was promised to you?
Did anyone remember?
Let me check the journal again. I don't think so. I don't think we wrote that down.
We did not.
We did not.
I don't think
100 gold pieces.
We don't want to gouge them because then I'll just start the relationship off pretty bad.
You should listen to your friend. You got a smart guy with you here. This is very strong. I think 100 gold pieces is more than reasonable.
Okay.
Good to me.
What?
Oh, what is that?
What was that? Man, that was harsh.
He slides you 100 gold pieces. And as you take it, you see him kind of counting up all his stuff and immediately start putting it on the shelves. And it says fire sale on all of it. It's just like absolutely fantastic. Well, I can't thank you enough for such good work here. What brings you down here other than the fine adventure of coin?
We're actually looking to meet up with someone that might be in the town that possibly might know a. I can't even remember his name again.
Arno.
Alarno? A wizard by the name of Alarno.
A wizard, huh? He kind of strokes his beard. Wizard. No. There was one here a while ago, but we haven't seen him in like 2 months. He kind of disappeared, you know. I'm gonna do my own thing. So that's kind of the problem.
Did he kind of say, or did you hear where he might have gone?
Oh yeah, no, he was standing right here when he said, "I'm gonna disappear for 2 months." No one knows where he went. I have no clue.
Well,
We weren't exactly friends. He kept mostly to himself. I think those red brands may have had something to do with it, though. Last anyone ever saw him, he was hanging out with 1 or 2 of them. I don't know if I'd call it hanging out, though, the way it looked like he was a little bit nervous.
Do you know where he happened to stay in this town?
I think he just had a room at the inn. That's where most people come through here. unless they actually live here for long term. He just rented that room and was able to put up there. We're not big fans of wizards around here, so.
Mm,
It's a good thing none of us are wizards.
exactly.
Good thing indeed. Give me a deception check, Bar.
Deception. Plus 2. And go.
Okay.
Right,
Yeah,
deceit.
he believes you. You can see in his eyes. It's like, all right, yeah, no wizards. It's like,
Well,
So
while we're here, tell me a little bit about what you sell here.
basic items that I may or may not have to look up if you ask for anything in particular. You know, run of the mill stuff.
I turn to the group and I ask how everybody's doing on like potions and if anybody thinks they need like a new weapon or anything like that specific that we might be able to find here.
I think I'm good.
I'm okay.
Inventory.
I believe I'm broke, so don't think I'll be able to buy
We just got some gold though. We got to split that gold up too.
Oh, well, I'm always down for a new
Yeah, we just got plus 100 gold.
Well, it should be 20 each, right? Split it 5 ways.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But to say you interrupted Babs, it's like, that's my beer money. I don't have any actual money.
Also my beer money, so let's go to the tavern. What are we doing here?
The tavern, he speaks up. The only one in town, that's the Sleeping Giant. But that's where all the Red Brands and riffraff hang out. I don't know if you'd want to head over there, and I think it's someone's birthday.
I love a
Over at the
party.
tavern?
Yeah, I think one of the Red Brands is having a birthday party.
Hell yeah, we got a bar. They can sing.
Really quick, this is for Eric. The first session, I know this is probably a long shot, but I updated the gold, but I think when we updated to D&D Beyond, it reset it back to 0. Do you remember more or less? I remember I rolled high for gold back in that time. I don't know if there's a way to like look that up.
That was ages ago. We'll call it, everyone just, including the gold you just got, everyone gives yourselves 150 gold pieces.
Woo!
I'll take it.
Where do I do that?
Click on your character, Bethany, and then go to inventory.
In D&D
And then-
Beyond?
In this game.
Okay.
And then go to your currency.
I'm sorry, did you say inventory?
Yep, so click on the inventory tab, and then you'll see currency, and then you see the one that says gold. And you can change that to 150.
Is the 150 including the 20 for today, or should we change
Yes.
it to 170? Okay.
It's 150 includes the gold for today.
And then while everybody's there, can everybody check to see potions? Because I feel like we should, with all the gold we have, we should try to get a couple of them each, at least. Because I'm going to try my best to heal everybody, but just in case, on a bonus action, you can heal yourself with a potion.
Potions are under consumables.
Potions are under inventory, is where it would be. Bethany, I was able to add it for you, so don't worry about it.
Thank you, because I could not get mine open.
But just under equipment or consumables?
Consumable.
Yeah, I don't have any.
Yeah,
I don't think anyone has any potions.
I have one.
All right.
Yeah.
I have manacles. Don't know why, but I got them.
Interesting.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It says 1 of 1. Can you just keep adding to that, or?
I mean, yeah, if you buy more.
Yeah. So I'm going to turn over to Boblin the Goblin and ask how much for a potion of healing and how many he has.
Potion of healing. Those are a little hard to come by with the war going on right now. I could do. I'd do 50 GP for a potion of healing.
So, since we've gathered 90% of your inventory that you were waiting for, can we get some sort of a friendly discount?
I would say we're acquaintances. I wouldn't call us friends. If
Pretty
anything,
good
the
acquaintances,
business
if you ask me.
associates. I'll make it worth my while.
I
What
already
can you
did.
do for me? You brought it here, and you got paid for that. Handsomely, might I add.
I was hoping for a persuasion check. There's
I'll
not much.
tell you what.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you do me a favor, and I'll cut you a deal.
Depends on the favor. Let's hear it.
Okay. Well, there is something going on with the prospectors in the hills north of town here. They were digging around in the ruins of Old Owl Well. Something about
Owl Well?
Old Owl Well, that's right. They were saying they got chased away by a bunch of undead. So not sure what's going on up there. But if you can figure out what's going on up there, I'll cut you a discount right now.
Okay.
Paying
Sounds
it
like
forward.
we could do that. Do you happen to have 5 potions of healing?
I do, yeah.
Alright, so how much would it be for 5?
I'll cut you a discount. Instead of 50, it'll be 35 gold pieces.
We're looking at 175. If everybody pitches in, that would be, well, obviously 35 each. Is everybody okay with that? Or wants me to spot them?
I'm good
Fine
with
with
it, but my inventory just get all grayed out for some reason. I don't know what happened.
I got you. I'll subtract it from everybody, so no one worry about it. All right. That's that. That's that. Now I'll add a potion of healing to each one of the inventories. Okay. So now
Can you see my inventory? You can see my inventory?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't anymore for some reason.
There we go. That may change when we rode into a map. Okay, so that's all done. So now I need to add to everyone's stuff here. And and Boblin also speaks up. Yeah, you may want to see more what's going on at the Sleeping Giant when you get a chance.
The Sleeping Giant?
Yeah, the Tap House. The Sleeping Giant Tap House.
Gotcha.
Is that where the birthday party is?
That's the birthday party, that's right.
But we also need to go to the inn, right? Because that's where that guy was hanging out. So,
right, that's where.
Talk to the innkeeper.
Yes, you have a couple different places you got to go to, and then there's also the temple. He kind of points across the way, and you can see kind of a small shrine made of stone over there, and you see a nun, elf nun, kind of hanging out there. He's like, you can always talk to her. That's Sister Gariel. But there's a couple different things in town. I'm more than happy to guide you as you need to, but I understand you gotta go and help Stormhall. Good friend of mine. So, good friend, one of the best. And so, if you need anything, always willing to help.
Thank you, Boblin. And then last question, I promise. Any interesting magical items that you may have?
For us non-wizards.
For us non-wizards, because we're in dire need of magics.
Or weapons. Weapons would be cool, also.
Weapons too,
Sharp
magical
things.
weapons.
Interesting.
I got
You
my
know,
inventory
I
back.
would, but I see on your person you have a bag of holding.
I
He's pointing right at Callus.
do, but it's empty. I don't have anything in there.
It's holding nothing.
You're also
Wait.
carrying a chest in there.
Breaking character, dude. When I was making the character, it was just I just scrolled and scrolled. I could have a dragon. I could have like level 5
dragon?
armor.
You cannot. You have a
Yes.
hat of
Go
disguise in
into
here.
D&D Beyond, create a character, and it's pretty much like free reign. And I realized, looking back, that I'm sure it's for like a DM, and in the party you add as you go. But I didn't know that when I was creating the character, so I was like, bag of holding? That sounds good.
This is so fucking funny because I'm also looking in bars. In bar,
I have a
you're just
ring of
full
water
of
walking.
useful items. What the fuck, bro?
I have a
Same
dragon
thing, just
chest
like
set. I have a disguise kit. I mean, that one makes sense. But like, I don't think there's anything in the chest.
Just the fact you're carrying a fucking chest around is insane. Just on your person.
Would it
That's
be-
like
I can delete
25
it.
pounds by
would it
itself.
make sense to like
I could
trade it
delete it.
in for an actually useful magic item? Possibly?
Actually, yeah. Would you like this chest?
Oh, well, you drive a hard bargain. Here's the thing. You got.
Oh, you know, we could
I can't even
discuss
believe
trading.
this. No, he kind of looks you up and down. He looks at all of you. It's like, at your current level, I have nothing that you guys could afford magic wise. And out of character, out of DM, magic items to buy are stupid expensive. Like,
Gotcha.
straight up. So usually it's better to just find them. That's usually how it's
Okay.
done.
So back to the sharp, pointy things.
So to put you, yes, to put it into reference, Christian, a bag of holding is $4,000.
Whoa.
We're poor,
So it's
guys.
like, yeah, that's why it's kind of nuts. Anyway, sharp things. What are you looking for? What's your taste?
Dramatic. Big.
Something with a dramatic flair, something big. He goes into the back shop as you hear him quickly type on a keyboard weapons.
One is high slab.
He has a piano back there.
He's got a eye slab.
He has an abacus. Canonically, Callius has a magical tablet now.
I mean, if you've got a bag of holding, I mean, your sky's the fucking limit for what you're gonna bring out here. Okay. So he leans his head out. I mean, what you want? Something you want two-handed? You want one-handed? What are you feeling?
We want something lethal.
Okay, all right. You know, you hit most people with anything in the head, it's gonna be lethal. So what are you feeling?
I'll go with two-handed.
Two-handed. You sure that shield you're holding's pretty helpful?
You're right. I'll go one-handed.
But what would I know? I'm simply a goblin.
You're simply the goblin selling the sharp, pointy things.
I know. What do you currently have?
I have a Yawaka.
A Yawaka. That is a.
It's not a. I was trying to find ways to make songs with the word Yawaka in it, and it's not fun. So can you get like a battle axe or like a sword? Personal preference, unless you really like Yawakas.
I'm gonna go with.
So it's like only 3 feet. So it's like 3 feet long. It's $1. It's literally $1. Okay. So you want one-handed. All right. So he kind of comes back to the table and he lays out a couple options for you. Okay, something that does some damage and is one-handed. we're talking about, you've got your classic battle axes. If we want to reach out and touch someone, you've got this bad boy. You can even hold it with 2 hands if you change your mind. Holding it with 1 hand does 1d8. Your current weapon does 1d8. Holding it with 2 hands does 1d10. So if you switch your shield out and hold it with 2 hands, you'll do more damage. Then we've got that's the battle axe. If you're looking to do some serious damage, he kind of lifts up and puts down a great axe. It's bigger than he is. This is Old Faithful right here. You're talking about 1d12 of slashing damage. Mean and fierce. But all right.
How much?
And then
The battle axe.
there's the battle axe, and you've got the classic long sword. He just pulls out a long sword. Same as the battle axe, you're going to get a 1d8 slashing, but you get a little bit of different move set with it. And then there's this thing, and he pulls out a stick. It's got a ball full of spikes on the end of it. It's called a Morning Star. This is a forget-me stick, is my personal name for it. Hit someone with this, they'll be real pissed. And then lastly, he puts out just a big hammer. Yeah, it's just a war hammer. If you want the Bonk 9000.
Wow.
I do love a good bomb.
How will you ever decide?
There's a couple choices here. These are all big damage. Things to note: each one of these does different types of damage, but that's not as important as just like, okay, this will. So yeah, what's your flavor?
Well, what's the damage, as people say, monetarily? How much are we talking?
We're talking $30 at the $15 at the most. Weapons are not expensive at all.
Love that. That fantastic one with the, what was it? You said it was
Battle axe,
12?
longsword, warhammer. The 1d12 is the great axe. That's $30. That's $30. He's like, I warn you, it's just 2-handed, so you can't carry the shield, but you'll be killing people before they have a chance to hit you.
That sounds like fun. That kind of sounds
Yeah.
like my vibe.
All right. And
By the way, really quick, I have a hat of disguise that I am attuning to. Just letting it be known that I'm attuning to a hat of disguise.
Attuning to how do you attune to?
Where'd you get that, Christian? Where'd that hat come from, Christian? Huh?
To be fair, that
level.
was, that was one of the ones that the game, the D&D Beyond was like, you're a bard. Look at this sort of thing. Just like my disguise kit and stuff like that. To be perfectly fair, if you're like, I don't want it, I could unattune. I don't mind.
We already have a disguise kit.
I know, but the hat of disguise is so much more extra. I'll unattune.
Yeah, anyways, back to buying the long metal sharp thing.
Oh yeah, you put the gold on the table. You do anything cool with it to hand it to him, or you just like, here you go.
It's in those cool like leather pouches, and I hand it to you, and I'm like, you don't have to count them out. You just gotta kind of like.
He immediately opens the bag and starts counting it out, and he bites kind of down on one. It's like,
Shit, it's chocolate.
It's like, all right, this seems real, and so you now have $85, but you now have a battle axe, which I will equip for you, so that way you are ready to just obliterate people.
Thank you.
Nice.
Can I?
Good choice.
Thank you very much, Nikki. Or
whatever her name is.
Elbereth. You don't remember your own name. All right, what's up, Bethany?
In battle, I'm currently holding that. Is it a thing like before we enter combat? Would I say like, "Hey, I want to swap out and like carry my sword instead with my shield," or like?
So during combat, as an action to swap equipment, that is absolutely something you can do. You say, you tell me, it's like I am swapping my battle axe for my Volca or
You're welcome.
Volca and Shield. That will be an action,
Okay.
but that is something you can absolutely do.
Cool. Okay. Got it. Carry on.
Okay, so perfect. So now Beth.
I don't see my
What?
potion in my.
I haven't added it yet. I haven't
Okay.
added it yet.
Okay. Cool. All right.
There we go. I do. Christian's pulling everything out of his fucking bag. You know, it's like I got to deal with that first. It's like, give me a second here with the stuff. No, I know you just. It gave you all those options. I know you didn't do anything like on purpose. So.
Yeah, I didn't know what I was doing. I did think it was too good to be true. There's-
Yeah, like this
Oh, yeah.
robe of useful items that I have. Actually, I just opened it up. It's got a bunch of useful items in it already.
I bet it does, buddy. I just don't even know what to tell you. That's like $500. Anyway, so you have that new equipment. It's got a cool engraving on the side, and it says Epson on the side of the handle engraved. So of your battle axe.
Ooh.
Very ew. Epson,
Epson
with
Mobile.
an N, like the printers.
I thought they made camera. No. Does Epson not make cameras? I can't remember.
No, they mostly make printers.
Oh, that's what it is. That's what it is. No, I remember what it was. It's a Kodak battle axe.
No, now it's an Epson battle.
It rhymes well. I feel like Mr. Worldwide. Take a picture of that with a Kodak. Absolutely.
I really prefer Epson.
It's too late now. The Kodak battle axe.
Kodak battle axe, hell yeah.
I've got that added in there. All right.
Thanks.
You're very welcome. So, he kind of goes back to his thing. He's like, if you need anything else, feel free to stop by. Otherwise, I'll be here, just standing in my store.
Thanks, Bobbert. I mean, Bobert.
Thank you,
Goblin. Whatever.
Goblin?
Boblin.
Sorry.
I don't even know what to say to you.
I'm so sorry.
You didn't give us a discount. We'll call you whatever we want. Boblin.
He did give us a discount. He did.
I gave you a discount on the potions.
Not good enough. I'm greedy. Let's go.
Thank you.
Right, first, should I still be seeing the campsite? That's what I'm seeing now.
Oh, yes, you should.
Okay.
Because we're just kind of role playing right now. I don't have like,
Okay,
a map
cool.
for you like walking around.
All
So
right.
should we go to the inn first or the tavern?
I think
Should we
There's a bunch
see-
of places you can go.
I think we should
Also
go
the
to
nun.
the birthday party last, is my only opinion I have about the order. Just because I feel
I
like that might
agree.
end in a fight.
Yeah, you're right.
The tavern might end in a fight as well. So maybe the inn first. Because the tavern, has
The tavern is the
Okay.
bar. Yeah.
The tavern is the birthday party.
The tavern is
Oh,
the
okay.
birthday party. Yeah.
All right, so then I say maybe the inn first. And do some checking around.
So we have
All right.
4 things, which is one is outside of town, the Old Owl Well, which is where the zombies are. Doesn't sound like a thing we should do right now. The inn, and then there's also a nun. He said was near his shop, Sister Gariel.
As you say that, you all look over at that shrine, and she just kind of waves at you from a distance as you say that. Nun.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna get haunted.
She seems friendly.
I think we're going over there.
I'm already haunted. My past haunts me.
So
Yeah,
we've
murdering
heard.
a kid will do that. So yeah, absolutely.
Zippity doo dah.
All right. So, what's the move?
The nun already saw us.
Yeah, let's
I
talk to the
feel
nun
weird
first.
just-
We'll talk
Yeah.
to her on the way to the inn.
Sounds like a
Yeah,
plan.
and then eventually we should go to the tavern because I think some of us are thirsty.
Yes, the tavern is last. So you approach the nun, and she waves you over. As I figure out how to do a woman's voice.
Here we go.
Really excited for this.
Greetings, travelers. Just my voice, but a little higher. I got it.
Greetings. Boblin told us that you were in need of some help or something. Sister Gariel, I'm presuming.
That's right. See, I Do you know anything about the Harpers by chance? And everyone roll me a history check.
Wow.
Oh yeah, we know him. We know him well.
Wow, I don't know anything.
I roll so poorly.
Oh, I
Celine,
know less than you.
Well, Celine and Bar, yeah, Babs. She was like
I just hit
Harper.
things.
I barely even know her.
Right.
Bar and Celine, you know that the Harpers, Nat 20, you know, Bar, that the Harpers are a peacekeeping force throughout all of Faerun that work in the shadows to help bring conflict resolution, fight the forces of evil behind the scenes.
Okay.
So do you regale that information to the rest of the group who have no fucking clue what's going on?
I absolutely do.
Ah, yeah, I think I might have heard about him when I was little.
Sounds familiar.
Little.
Well, see, I am part of that group, you see. I'm keeping a close eye on the happenings in Philandon as they're evolving here. With the war right on the precipice south of us, it's important that we have as many eyes and ears on the ground to make sure things don't escalate. But I have a sadness to profess. Recently, my superiors requested I find out some information on a delicate mission. They wanted me to persuade a banshee named Agatha to answer a question about a spell book. I searched her out in her lair, but she did not appear for me. I need someone to go and bring her a suitable gift. A jeweled silver comb, she presents in her hand, and persuade the creature to tell me what she knows about the location of the spell book belonging to a legendary mage known only as Bowgentle.
Hmm.
Bowgentle.
Where's her lair at?
Huh?
Where's her lair?
Agatha, where can we find Agatha?
It's you have to follow the Tribor Trail. As she kind of like snaps into character again, remembering where it was. You have to follow the Tribor Trail. It's an old town. It's in a town called Humongous.
Okay.
Yep, Hugh space Mongus.
Small
The
town,
town
small
is
town.
Humongous. Big town. And the trail leads north from that town into the Neverwinter Wood. Her lair is there.
Neverwinter Wood. What
I
is?
feel like it's something a little off how that was told to us. Is there anything I can roll, like maybe insight or perception?
Roll a perception check.
Yeah, it feels a little like they're lying.
Yeah, and it's normal, right? Normal for me,
Yes.
not advantage.
Everyone can roll a perception check if you're all suspicious.
Oh,
And you'll
that
need it.
sucks.
Oh my gosh. All right. Yep.
That was crappy.
There it is.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just here.
All right. Callus and Celine, you both see her quickly putting away a Dungeons & Dragons Lost Mine of Phandelver playbook into her pocket as she says that at the very end.
So she's not sus at all.
She could not remember where these things were because it's a big book. She does not seem suspicious. She seems genuine. But Bethany and Bar, when you are not sure if a character is telling the truth, you say roll for insight.
Okay.
And that way it'll get.
But we
that
can
way
request that?
Yeah, I will not tell you directly of like, oh, she's lying, oh, she's not. I will just give hints of like, she seems like something is off.
So I just like ask, like, can I roll for insight?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yes.
Right. So I actually have +4 on insight and +2 on perception. So insight should have been the roll, not perception, right?
Well, perception is all based on your wisdom. and so is
Mhm.
insight. So it would have been the same bonuses either way.
Okay.
Gotcha.
So you get a +2 to your perception and the same bonus to insight. So
That it
it would
shows
have
me
been
as
the
+4 to insight for some reason though.
maybe it's one of
Maybe
your.
because I'm tiefling. Yeah.
Oh, you're proficient at it. So yes, you do
Mhm.
get a extra bonus to insight. So yes, those are things to do. But yeah, she's telling the truth. She just couldn't remember, and had to look it
She's a
up.
little older. She's a little
Yep.
older, yeah.
And so
Can
yes.
I ask what the spell book is? Like what specifically she may want it for?
The spell book is of no importance to you. It's a great benefit to the Harpers in our cause.
So would you like us to take the comb from you now?
So, but okay, but it sounds like it would be of importance to us because you're kind of charging us with the mission, and I just want to have all my ducks in a row, as one might say.
The spell book. Give me. Give me a persuasion check to see if you can convince her.
Persuasion. No.
All right, that was a 20 that rolled to a 2. She just simply states, "It's a spell book of great importance, and I trust you enough to handle it discreetly, as is the way of the Harpers." And he holds out the jeweled comb.
So, if we return it to you, what do we get in return?
I'll give you 3 potions of moderate healing.
Okay.
I'll-
Now we're talking.
I'll take the comb since I'm big and strong. Probably hard to steal from. Maybe.
I think that's a good idea. Yeah.
Big, strong, and dexterous. You know how those things go.
Yeah.
All right. I'm just gonna add. I'll just make something here. Back to next. A comb. All right, jeweled. You take the comb and you put it into your storage, and you of course throw it into the same sack of just coins you have. So it's just rubbing against all those coins just loosely.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever happens, happens.
It's gonna
I
really
also
shine it
have
up.
a bag of holding, if you wanna.
Do you have that bag?
Yeah, I don't trust that bag. It's Mary Poppins, and the comb's gonna disappear in there. So.
You do have the bag. I'm not gonna bust your balls for that, but crazy, absolutely insane. Anywho, so you have that in storage, and she thanks you, and it's like, she says, "May Tamora bless you."
And also you.
And may yesterday bless you.
Tamora.
Wow.
Yesterday.
Making a mock of my religion. Love it. Thank you. Appreciate you. Okay. So she goes back to kind of talking to strangers as they approach the shrine, preaching the good word of Tamora. So you're kind of standing, you've got the inn in front of you. You've got the whole town just about. You've got the inn, you've got the miners' exchange, you've got the Lion Shield Coaster, which is, again, that's the inn. Yeah, it's...
Let's go to that inn and get that inn taken care of, I guess, guys.
Agreed.
So you walk over to the inn, and you see that there's actually a good bit of action going on inside. Seems like a bunch of different people from all over are situated inside of this tavern. And so the music's going a little bit. It's a lot. It's a lot of fun going on. So you see Storm. Does I remember his name? Storm Hall kind of wave you over at the bar, and he's kind of hanging out there. But you
Stormhall. He's one of the dwarves that we were looking for.
Yes. Well, Stormhall, yeah, that's the guy you rescued from the cave.
Right. That's yes. Bobart. Not Rockseeker. Stormhall. Okay,
Yeah,
so we go over to Stormhall.
All right. As you get there, Stormhall, he holds up his hand to the barkeep. He holds up 5 fingers, and 5 tall mugs of ale are placed in front of you. A drink to my friends, to heroes.
Gee, thanks.
Cheers.
Here.
All right, everyone, give me a Constitution check.
Already?
A Constitution saving throw.
Saving
At
throw?
At
See how
advantage.
drunk we get.
A Constitution saving throw at advantage.
Attributes. Top.
Oh.
Oof.
Who rolled that low?
Me.
Advantage.
Unsurprisingly, you throw that shit back, no problem.
Hell yeah.
Lean, nothing dainty about it. Throw it back. Bar, you throw it back. It feels like you can tell it's strong, but you feel just fine. Callus, same thing. It's like, whew, okay. He's like, this guy might have a problem. Is your first thought there? Elbereth, you throw it back.
Under the table.
Oh no, it's just like it's one of those things of like it goes down the wrong pipe a little bit and it's strong, and so you're just kind of, and the bartender gets a good laugh, and so do the other patrons in the tavern, like, and they all kind of cheer.
My dad and my brother never let me drink much. Sorry.
No, I was like the experienced drinker. I like pat her on the back. I'm like, it's okay. You'll do better your second drink. It's fine.
Thank you.
And
I'm so embarrassed.
the barkeep brings around another set and places it in front of you, but you're ready to drink it at your leisure. And Stormhall kind of says to you, "It's like, thank you again for escorting me into town. I really appreciate it. I think this place will really turn around once we kind of dig into the city's problems." He takes a big drink. You know, I've been on the front lines, I don't even know how long. This was kind of a side thing. That relic is said that maybe make a big change in the war. Maybe turn things around even.
Oh.
Speaking of relic is this?
He kind of eyeballs you. Who's asking?
Well, me.
Duh.
Well, give me a... He kind of thinks about it for himself. Well, you did rescue me. It's a glove.
A glove.
That's right. 2 glove. No, actually, just 1. Now that I remember.
Like OJ style?
Or maybe it's 2. That's right. This glove will fit, and you won't fit. I can tell you that for sure. It's a glove of giant strength.
Ooh.
That sounds real nice.
God, this group and their magic items. Y'all just gotta learn to
I mean, I'm not going to use a giant strength. What am I going to do with it? But I do know a certain barbarian that would benefit greatly from it.
That would make you so strong.
I mean, I think I'm pretty strong already, but I guess I humbly agree with you all.
Speaking of the mines and whatnot, you told us to ask about the wizard to Boblin, and he said that the wizard went missing.
Yeah, I don't know. That's what I've been finding out. Is that he apparently came into town, and I think the Red Brands took him. I don't know. Was one of the best men I ever knew. It's got to be that he fell into a bad way, and they had to have kidnapped him or something terrible.
Maybe they need him to get to the relic.
Could be. They could be using him like that. But I don't
You know how long
what?
ago he was taken? He went missing.
I haven't heard from him in 2 months. So, 2 months.
Time.
Excuse me for a moment. I would like to go to the barkeep. However, actually no, I would like to go to like a bathroom or something and use my disguise kit to change how I look a little bit. And I would like to assume a persona to talk to the barkeep and ask for some information.
You're just saying this to Stormhall, and he's just staring you just dead in the eye.
Staring, no, I said excuse me to Stormhall, and then I'm talking to the team.
Okay. Okay, what does everyone say to this idea? It's totally plausible.
I actually was thinking of something along the same line, so I'm cool with it.
I guess we'll distract him with conversation, so that way he can go and do that.
Yeah, so I could, I feel like he had a room here, and if I could disguise myself as, I don't know, his commanding officer or something like that, the wizard, maybe they'll let me into his room, and I could do some recon.
That's why I asked how long he was there. That's why I asked how long he was there. I was going to go see if we could check the room, but it was 2 months. It might not be...
Have you attempted to talk to the bartender yet?
Yeah, let's get some more information
No.
first.
It's not a bad idea. I'm just perhaps speak with him and see what your options are.
Hey, bartender.
Wow.
Hey, you.
He doesn't turn around. Stormhall kind of leans over. You have to call him by his name.
What's his name? What's his name?
His name is Mr. Peanut Butter.
Okay.
Mr. Peanut Butter, sir?
He turns right around. How can I help you?
We just have some, I wanted to ask you some questions about a wizard that was staying here.
You kind of put
Arno?
on his face. Arno. Yeah, the cheapest wizard this side of fucking Philandon. I tell you, those wizards, you'd think they could just make money out of magic, but nope, not this guy. Rents a room and doesn't pay up? Crazy.
Wow, he never paid.
No, he didn't. 2 months here, this guy never paid. Oh, I'll have it next week for you, no problems. Oh, when I see you next, I'll have double the money. Nothing. Not never.
Did he leave anything behind before he took off?
Who's asking?
Me.
I knew she was going to say it. I knew.
All right. I don't know. I locked off his room ever since he stopped paying. That way he wouldn't be able to get back inside of it.
I'm gonna go disguise
To the
myself.
bathroom.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Why?
Wait, before you
Alright.
do that, is there anything we could do to possibly check out the room? We are actually looking for him too, and we were worried about him a bit. We want to see if we can get into the room and get some clues.
Give me a persuasion check.
Or also, could we potentially see what his tab was, and maybe we could just pay the tab? If
He slides you a tab of 1,000 gold.
okay, cool, thanks.
Okay, well, never
Oh,
mind.
almost had it. Missed
Can
it
I
by
help
a
with that
spot.
persuasion?
You can also, yes, you can help. So
Wait.
roll one more time bar.
Oh, my bad.
I mean,
I
in
apologize.
theory,
No, you're good.
maybe
No, you're good.
someone could also pick the lock if we sneak away. I say
There are a
If
lot of
anyone-
options here.
quietly to our team. We're the bartender.
Oh,
here.
that sucked it up again.
So he kind of looks at you. He's like,
Will we have
"No,
anyone?
I don't think there's much you can do. I haven't seen him in that long, and really letting that room open. Odds are he'll have to come back, and he'll have to pay this tab
Of $1,000.
of 1,000 gold coins. That's right,
Damn.
1/4 of a bag of holding, if you can believe it.
Hint, hint.
Would you let us into his room if we told you we would bring him back here to pay his tab once we find him?
You think you find a clue in there? He kind
I
of
think so.
give me a persuasion check at advantage. That's not a bad idea. sweet lord. Okay. Well, luckily this wasn't a high DC for this one. It was 13.
Nice.
Ooh, just made it.
Way to
Just
go.
made it.
Anyway, yes. Yeah, that seems like a great idea, actually. He'll kind of slide you over the key. Bring it back once you're done, though. I can't have him sliding in there if you leave it unlocked. But
Okay.
any clues you
Thanks.
find, anything in there, is yours to keep.
Thanks,
Nice.
Mr. Peanut Butter.
Thank you, Mr. Peanut Butter.
It's my pleasure. He kind of turns around and continues kind of barkeeping. Stormhole kind of looks for you. Arno's a good man. I've never known him to skip out on tabs. Something truly must be wrong.
Boblin mentioned the red brands. You've mentioned the red brands, and every time we hear the red brands, it just sounds like it's a bad deal. So
Well,
there's got to be something.
when someone was talking about him earlier, they said he looked kind of almost intimidated or scared by him. So what if he, I don't know, was being held hostage, maybe?
Yep.
He kind of strokes his beard. Hostage. Arno. I don't know. He's a tough man. I doubt he'd ever crack. But you may be onto something, Babs.
But the Black Spider.
He kind of stops. What about it?
He might have cracked Alarna.
We don't even know what the Black Spider is. It could be a white guy. It could just be anything.
I mean, he also could have someone he loves or cares about. Maybe not him, but something else.
Well, that's a little fucked, but you're right. I mean, damn. We don't.
What do you want from me?
You're keeping it real. I get it, but it's like we don't even know what it is. It could be a literal spider.
We are just shooting ideas, okay?
We're spitballing. All right.
So we're heading up to the room.
Wait, I have one more question for Mr. Peanut Butter.
Fucking Bar he's got 1 foot on the stair already. He's looking back at you all. It's like, oh, okay.
Come on, guys. Come on.
Old PB looks over. It's like, what can I help you with?
So, have you ever heard about this castle that I can't remember the name anymore?
Huh? Yeah, I've heard of a castle before.
Haha.
They're those things. They're like the big pile of rocks, right?
Many names.
Yes. But there's a castle.
Right. You couldn't
Crag
happen to mean
vicinity?
Cragmaw Castle,
Yeah.
could you?
That's the
And he
that's
kind
the
of
one.
he lowers his head each time he says with the C, Cragmaw Castle. And he's like, yeah, we've heard of it. It's somewhere off the Tribor Trail. Lord knows no one's brave enough to go up there, though.
Okay. So that's on the way to the Banshee as
There's
well.
a couple things up there, yeah.
On the
Tribor
same
leads
trail,
up
yeah.
kind of north.
Okay, now we can go to the room. Thank you.
You're welcome. Anything else?
So we go to the room.
Go to the room. All right. You get up there, and you see a big padlock that would have been very difficult to pick lock since none of you were prepared for that. And you're like, good thing we got the key. And you turn it, and the lock unhinges, and you take it off. You walk in, and everyone give me a perception check.
Damn.
19, 14. There are the good rolls. There we go.
Finally.
There we go. So, all right. Really good perception checks. Damn. So you all, except for Babs, all of you notice that, I don't know what to tell you. All of you notice that this room is covered in dust. It seems like, however, even with the 12, this room is destroyed. Someone was in here searching for something.
Are you sure
with-
this door has been locked the whole time, Mr. Peanut Butter?
He doesn't respond because he's nowhere near you.
Oh, never mind. He's gone.
You're talking
I-
into the void.
I think I have a cantrip or a spell called Detect Magic. I do. I would like to cast Detect Magic.
Okay, go ahead and click it to burn one of your spell slots. There we go. All right. You place it, and you see that some claw marks kind of light up in blue, almost highlighted from the magic. And they're through his clothes, there's marks on the floor, the wall.
Can I investigate the claw marks closer to see if I can tell what kind of beast it came from?
Absolutely. You do a nature check. Actually, I think it'd be nature, yeah.
Okay.
At 13, you recognize it's probably going to be a big, aggressive breed, like something like a bear or wolf, something pretty large.
Okay, well,
Chained up wolf?
I will, yeah. So it looks like a bear or a wolf, but that's also really odd for that to have been in an inn, in a room. So maybe a werewolf or a werebear.
Or some shape shifting? Is that a thing?
Yeah.
It is a thing. It is absolutely a thing. All right.
Are there any like loose floorboards where something might have been kept or anything like that?
Give me an investigation check.
Dang it. No.
Because I didn't perceive this, am I just like vibing outside the door?
No, you're in there. You're looking around with them too,
Okay,
and
cool.
you can like try and basically you didn't see all the claw marks, but you were able to see that the room was destroyed.
Gotcha.
That's where
Since I have detect magic, would this be at advantage or no?
No, because there are no floorboards that are disturbed,
Gotcha.
unless you, yeah. I mean, damn son. I mean, still 16. You notice that there is one floorboard that looks like it's loose on where one of the claw marks are.
Okay, I would like to lift it up and see what I see.
You find just a small piece of a map.
Check it out, guys.
And it says, meet here, Cragmaw Castle, but the part where you see the trail and where the rest of the map is cut off. So whoever knew it memorized it and tore off that and probably headed out.
Gotcha. So
We need
seems
to
like
get to the castle.
figure it, like see if there's something in the woods around the castle or something like that where he might have been.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, our quest log is growing slowly but surely.
We've got 2 things pointing at the castle. We've got the birthday party still.
So it's from I feel so we obviously have the birthday party to go crash. We have the old owl well, which isn't that far away.
That's right there, that too.
Which is a favor to Boblin for, keeping him in our good graces and whatnot. And then we have the Triforce Trail.
Tribor Trail leads to most of these locations.
Leads to most of the locations, including the Cragmar Castle, which multiple people have mentioned. The last known location of the wizard, possibly. Eventually get to the place where Agatha is, and I feel like the mines might be our last stop later.
You don't know where even the mines are.
Gotcha.
Like, that's like the big mystery.
Gotcha.
But
we also have the Miners' Exchange in town, which we passed on the way here.
Correct.
All right, so
we have 2 things in town. 2 things in town we can check out: the Miners' Exchange or the birthday party.
I still think
there's still a bunch of stuff in town, but those are the immediate things I would recommend. Yes.
Yeah.
And I still think we should hold off on the birthday party, personally.
Yeah.
Because that way, if we need to
I-
sleep in town to rest, we can probably pop back to the inn and get a safe and cheap room. Yes?
Mm-hmm.
It's a good idea. Good call.
Sounds good.
So kind of,
Do we feel like we're
Make
happy
you-
with the room investigation?
I would
Not much
say
else.
you've found everything you
Okay.
need to.
Cool.
All right.
Are there any? Is there anything usable aside from the map? Is there anything usable that we can, scavenge? Since you said we could have whatever's in the room.
Yeah, you can use the door and leave. No, there's nothing
Wow.
in there. It's
Wow.
it's all it's all ripped to shreds. There's nothing in
Alrighty.
there usable.
I'm starting to think that Mr. Peanut Butter doesn't even know that homie was attacked.
You'd
if he
be
does-
correct.
Nice.
Yeah. So.
Maybe we should let him know on the way out.
Mm-hmm.
I think we should, because he has a pretty bad impression of this wizard, and I don't think that's fair.
I agree.
All right, so you head back downstairs. Everyone's kind of still vibing out and hanging, and you see kind of a group of red bands kind of sitting in the corner, kind of staring at
Of
you and
course
talking to
they are.
themselves.
Yeah.
But they keep to
All right.
themselves as you walk towards back towards the bar to Mr. Peanut Butter.
And I'll tell him, hey, here's the key back. Just thought you should, and I put my voice, like, I keep it low so the red brands don't overhear. But for the sake of, volume, I'm just going to say it normally to Mr. Peanut Butter. Hey, so it seems like he was abducted. Like, you should check out that room. Maybe not now due to present company, but it's got claw marks everywhere. It seems like he might have been kidnapped. Just wanted you to know.
Kidnapped at full volume.
then she got kidnapped. Anyway,
Your friend is sick. But what are you talking about? What makes you think that?
There were claw marks.
all over the room.
And the room was a mess. It was in disarray. Like
Correct.
someone was searching it and smashed up, as a matter of fact.
Our ranger here thinks it might have been a shapeshifter, druid, werebear, werewolf, etc.
That's a lot of things. But okay. All right.
Call it
If you
how I
think
see it.
If you think it's one of those, I think you'd want to head over to Wyvern Tor. It's off of Tribor Trail, of course, as is everything. But we've been having some trouble up there, and I think that may be the source of the problem. If you truly believe he was kidnapped.
And I turn to the group, letting Peanut Butter here because I'm not rude. That might be the part of the map that was ripped off.
I think so. And a lot of our other quests are telling us to head that way as well.
Mm-hmm. And then lastly, I look at Peanut Butter. I pass him however much gold I need to send around to the group of red brands. To hopefully,
It's just one.
let him.
It's one gold piece. Just one gold piece.
That's fine. So a round of them to them, say it's from us. So hopefully they don't try to act on any information they may have overheard.
Well, let me roll for them. And I can tell you if they heard. That's easy. So,
Yeah, if they heard, then I'm not giving any money.
Perception at disadvantage because they are across the bar and it's a loud bar.
Oh,
They did
still
not hear
good.
anything, so you're good
Oh.
to go.
I keep my gold.
Fantastic. You take a hard-working man's money out of his pockets. I like it.
Actually,
All
no.
right.
I'll leave him. I'll give him the gold for all his help and whatnot. And tell him thank you for letting us see the room and everything. If we hear anything about the wizard and your tab, we'll let you know.
All right. He gives you a nice sturdy nod and cleans his glass and sees you about your way. Bobart kind of Storm Hall raises a glass. Let me know whatever information you find. I'll be here, getting plastered.
Cheers to
Sounds
that.
good.
We shall.
And you step outside.
Can
Yes.
can I possibly do an insight check? I'm wondering if Bobart is the Black Spider.
Oh.
Bobart Stormhall, Black Spider. He didn't get harmed by the goblins.
He was super fucked up. He had 1 hit point left.
That's true, but he didn't
This-
die.
He almost died. Oh, what?
He was mostly dead.
Yeah, he was tied up and almost murdered.
Spiders are tricksy people.
All right.
There's dead, and then there's
You
mostly
can
dead.
absolutely roll for insight. 100%.
Nothing.
Which is
Cool. Just Bobart. Just Bobart.
With a 10, you even know that Bobart's a good man.
I healed him. I healed him back to health. So, you know.
And here you are accusing him out the...
I don't know who to trust anymore, man. I thought the guards were here to protect us.
Not anymore, man. So, alright. You step back out, and you've got the Miners' Exchange. You can check out. And then you also have the birthday party.
I think we should go to the Miners' Exchange first.
I agree.
and away we go.
You make your way over, and people are kind of looking at your very eclectic group now of like a big muscular elf, a normal elf, and then another normal elf, and then a satyr, and a tiefling. You all stick out just a little bit, as it's mostly kind of humans in a mix of a couple other smaller races. So you walk,
I wave happily at everybody that looks at us.
and they kind of squint their eyes a little bit, scrunch their eyes a little bit.
And I
as you
pretend
walk.
I don't notice.
You see people kind of pointing and whispering and pointing at Elbereth.
I just growl at
They're not
everybody.
used to pointy-eared people.
The growl scares the people, and they walk about their way and act like that didn't just happen.
Good.
It's like, ooh. But give me an intimidation roll, Bethany. This is part of the barbarian's wheelhouse right here.
Yeah, intimidate them.
Damn.
Yeah. You do that, and it like scares like all the people, are like, ooh, and they just kind of go about their way really quick.
Good.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Right.
I have to say, wait, you talking shit, Albert?
I'm,
you got
Elbereth is like,
This is my friend. I'm like, this is my friend.
she's
yeah.
the little one behind me. He's like,
hype
yeah.
man.
yeah,
The
get
hype
'em.
man.
You walk into the Miners' Exchange, and you see a short dwarf there, kind of looking over. He's got one of the jeweler's glass on his eye, looking over a rock. Is he what?
Hello, sir.
Yeah. Hello.
Hello.
How can I be of service to you?
Hello. We're actually on a quest, as one would say, and we were told about a mine nearby. The Wave Echo Cave. It was found by the Rockseeker brothers. I wonder if you had any information about that.
That's a lot of exposition you just jumped on me, bud.
Sorry about that.
It's fine. I've been here a minute. Wave Echo Cave? That was long lost years ago. The Rock Seekers, I know they were searching for it forever, and you're saying they found it?
Nice to meet you.
Oh, it's nice to meet you all too. Okay. My name is Bella Swan.
Stop
Bella
it.
No, it's not.
Swan.
Stop. No.
Bella
Cancel that.
Swan.
What can I say? My parents wanted a daughter.
Totally
I was-
understand.
Like he couldn't wait to say that name. I could hear it. He just couldn't wait to say it.
Oh, I was born at Twilight. What can I say? You know.
Okay.
It's a very popular name.
No.
Well, Mr. Bella, Mr. Swan,
Mr. Bella.
what is it? What is it that you do? I know this is the miners' exchange, but what do you guys deal in here?
Well, this is was primarily a mining town, so I provide all of the miner equipment. You know, our biggest procurer, Diddy Incorporated, he picks up a lot of stuff out here
Okay.
at the miners' exchange.
Okay.
Would it be
Did he-
in,
Rated? Is that in conjunction with the Aubrey Incorporation as well?
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's
It's true.
Audrey. He has a lot of dragons, a lot of drakes. So yeah.
That's correct.
Yeah, no, they host it all the time. They say we need to go to the miners' exchange for a Diddy party. And it's like, well, all right, and I supply them with everything they need.
That sounds problematic, but
Yeah.
Oh no!
That's what I've heard.
Oh no!
Anyway.
Pickaxes. Yeah, it's just pickaxes. I don't understand what the problem is here.
Yeah, that's what I just have to confirm. You know,
You know,
that's okay.
maybe can we actually buy a pickaxe and a shovel? You never know when you might need a pickaxe and a shovel.
He kind of raises his eyebrow. Are you a miner?
I'm not carrying it.
I
Careful how
can
you answer that question.
I could keep it in case we need to. We're going to be looking for the Wave Echo Cave, and I would hate to come across a wall that I can't pickaxe my way through.
Okay. I'll cost you. I give you a pickaxe here for 1 gold piece. It won't be a problem at all.
You got a shovel?
Yes, check your bag of holding, buddy. Let me see.
Nothing in there, man. It's empty. It's an empty bag of holding.
You already
Bag of
have a
holding
shovel,
nothing.
by the way. So he's just he points to the shovel strapped to your backpack. Well, it looks like you're already carrying. I know you keep that thing on you, so let me give
Thank
you a
you, thank you.
pickaxe.
Thank you. I hand over the 1 gold. And I keep it on me, but that's...
You receive 1 miner's pick.
Cool.
Would you happen to know of any even just rumor of the Wave Echo Cave?
Rumors. Well, word is that once that glove was discovered, the glove of hill giant strength, as you're all very well aware, once that was discovered, seems like it just fell off the map.
But it hasn't been taken from there, has it?
Not that we ever heard of. None of the salespeople around here, or even anywhere within the area, got any sale from it, and that would have been a hot item.
Gotcha. Okay.
There we go. Do you know what the gloves do? He kind of looks at you. Not to be rude, of course, but you asked for a shovel while you were carrying one, so I want to make sure you know what you're getting yourselves into.
Well, gloves of hill giant strength, I would imagine, grant someone the strength comparable to a hill giant.
You'd be correct, sir. They give you 23 strength.
Whoa.
Damn. I point over at Babs and I go, that'll be for her.
Oh yeah, your friend there, she'll be a bad bitch after that. There's no doubt about it.
After.
She already is.
Currently is.
You kind of see him kind of waver his hand. Like, I don't know.
You should see her behead bugbears.
Oh, okay, hold on now. Like, we're just talking here. We're just talking, but okay. That
No, it
glove,
wasn't a threat. It was just a fact.
That's right.
well, for your friend there, those gloves would be absolutely worth it. And it'd be important, but if they were to fall into the hands of evil, Lord knows what havoc they'd wreak. They'd be nigh unstoppable in the right hands, literally and figuratively.
Perfect. Well, thank you very much for the pickaxe and some the information. And if we hear about the Rock Seekers, we'll send them your way.
Absolutely. While you're out there, see if you can find one of my old customers. I haven't seen him in a while. Mr. Epstein. He's around there somewhere. I think he's lost in the
Okay.
woods.
Oh boy.
Cowards!
We're
Cowards!
leaving.
No.
And we're leaving.
He needs to stay there.
That is a side quest we do not accept. Denied.
No.
Find these gloves and fuck your Epstein friend. Sorry.
Yeah, what are you
Yep.
talking about? He's a minor.
I just start to growl my teeth. I'm like, fuck you, and we leave.
I don't. What is it?
No.
That's right. What she said.
I don't know what you thought you signed up for. This is it. This is D&D. Horrible pop culture references.
Eric, really quick, were you able to assign that spell to Nikki and I?
What spell?
Silvery Barbs for me, and
I got
the
mine.
Zephyr. Yeah,
I see
Oh.
it.
I
in
don't
mine.
see it yet.
You might have to
Uh,
equip it if you go into your
No,
character
I
sheet.
didn't. I didn't build it for him yet. Just give
Oh,
me a
okay.
second. What is it? A first level spell?
I think it is a first level spell. Yes.
All right, I'll make it real quick. So as I'm making this, talk amongst yourselves outside of the thing. Well, actually, so it's 8:30. Go ahead and take a short 15-minute break, and we'll be back at 8:45.
Don't tell me what to do.
All right, Babs, you cannot leave.
Unbeknownst
So,
to you,
yeah.
I've left twice already.
Wow, that is not surprising.
Listen.
You can, I will tell you, one of my favorite secret techniques I've used one time was when Joey was running a campaign, and he did a whole bunch of bullshit to me, and I reached out to Thomas and said, I'm activating my secret technique, which is where I just don't write down any of the damage, so it didn't do anything to me.
No.
Oh yes, it was, you have no clue. It was like a bunch of baloney. But anyhow, yes, you are free. We're just doing a bunch of talking, so feel free to do more other things.
No, I
as we're
honestly
doing this.
put it on my phone and ran to the bathroom because mom bladder.
I mean, that's totally fine.
Yeah. I'm still listening. I'm still half understanding.
That's all. As long as you respond when I speak to you, that's all that matters. Let's see. Barbs, we have the spell. But yeah, take a short 15. Eat, grab some food, do whatever. I'm gonna do some dishes real quick. Let the dog out. Well, after I finish this. Silver barbs. Okay.
Hey, Eric.
Yeah.
So, you know Hunter's Mark doesn't work like it does in Baldur's Gate 3. This shit sucks.
What did you like? Google it or something?
No. I just know it sucks.
How do you know it sucks?
I just know it doesn't work like it does in Baldur's Gate 3. You nerd.
It literally does.
You're such a nerd.
I'm reading the description.
It sucks. You're a nerd. Bye.
Why does it suck?
It's just.
Is
That's what I
Adam
thought.
feeding you lines, Nikki?
I think so.
He might be. I don't know.
Yeah, because that's a very specific thing of like it doesn't work like it does in Baldur's Gate. Like, all right, because it does work like it does in Baldur's Gate.
See, this is also the reaction he told me you would have. So this is perfect.
You mean the reaction of me being right? Like, what the hell?
I don't know. I don't know what any of that meant. What I just said.
I'm gonna hear stomping
That's what I
coming
figured.
up the stairs very quickly.
I bet. Like it works fine. It gives you extra damage every time you hit something. That's super good. Yeah, he doesn't know what he's talking about. Don't worry about that. Reaction. One reaction. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Alright, I'm going downstairs for a second. You said 8:45?
8:45. Yep.
Hey. Hello. Hello. Are you still muted? Are you still muted?
Yes. Hi. Sorry.
Hey.
What's up?
Do this for me.
I left my drink downstairs. What?
What, you downstairs still?
No, I left my drink downstairs.
Oh shit. Alright, I'll come upstairs.
Wait, do you want to put another shot of vodka in it?
That's all you want added to it?
And ice.
Okay.
Okay.
Love you, bye.
Bye-bye.
Lightning.
It was
Oh, it was
lightning.
lightning.
Yeah.
Oh.
It was lightning, and then there was one